very historic. But also I felt or believed that all my ancestors that we have worked to restore wanted me to be there. That they also would be there with me. And collateral spirits as well, I suppose. A whole bunch of people wanted me to be there so they could be there with me. Something like that. And yeah, so that was a primary motivation to go, apart from the historic location. Now the accommodation was in a beautiful mountain resort, about an hour's drive from Shanghai, and it was lovely. But two couples shared a flat with 2 bedrooms, and that was great. And on Saturday it was the big blessing day, and in a big hall where I hadn't been before, and the most amazing entertainment after the blessing. That's an experience we shared with Rosvita, who was there that afternoon together with us. And it was just amazing entertainment, top notch, very professional. The light displays, the sound, everything was just out of this world. It was amazing. And True Mother was giving awards to people who were great achievers, like religious leaders and even some top political leaders were there. And it was just an out of this world experience. You can see it on the videos, but on many such occasions you have to be there to really feel the atmosphere. Right. When we entered the hall, we were given these great big gift bags. Big. They had a big sponge cake in it, with knives and forks and drinks to go with it, and the brochure, of course. And it was just, the feeling was that here we are being showered with love and attention and appreciation from True Mother, because it's all organized by her. On Sunday was the inauguration at the Chanongun, the highlight of our stay, and we were seated outside and could follow the proceedings on screens. And so that key moment when True Mother was escorted to the throne, we could follow on the screen outside. And when the Holy Daughter of God was escorted to the throne in the inner sanctum, in the Holy Palace of God. And that was amazing to witness that. It became remarkably cold and windy, and a little bit drizzly as well while we were outside. But True Mother had thought of and prepared for everything, because they distributed plastic rain bags and these lovely blankets, very soft, lovely purple color, because it got really cold, So we have one of those as a souvenir. Everything well thought out and prepared. Yeah, in cold and windy. But we also had these lovely purple robes, which you may have seen pictures of, and they looked more amazing in reality than you see on the photographs. They looked really amazing, and when we saw people from all over the world, every shape and color, all wearing these majestic purple robes, really majestic. That was not just an amazing sight, it was touching. It was touching to see my brothers and sisters from all over the world in these majestic purple robes. So on Monday, the next day we were on tour. We went on tour elsewhere as well, but we went on a tour in the Chonwon-gung, which is so amazing to look at, both outside and inside. It's just an incredible, amazing place. Everyone who goes there says so. I don't know if you've seen a little video clip where the American leader, Damian Dunkley, is allowed to go in there with the video filming guy in tow, and he speaks and he asks some of the celebrities over there about what the feeling is, and they almost don't have words to describe the atmosphere in that place. Well, I had my special moment. We were walking around the inner sanctum and looking at the amazing artwork that's all around the area. It depicts various scenes from True Parents' course and life, and they're just incredibly beautiful artworks with a sheen on them, because there's a lot of mother of pearl that's been used in these artworks, and it's amazing to look at. So I had a little walk around, and then I could sit down. We didn't have much time, but I could sit down for a few minutes in one of these chairs, beautiful chairs, purple and golden chairs, and just had a little quiet moment, a little reflective moment, I was not at all intending to cry. That was not my intention. I was not in the mood for it. I was just having a little reflective moment. But tear came out of my eyes and rolled down my head. And it was, I felt, in my sort of way, I felt a tremendous peace, tremendous inner peace, and the presence. In a way, it's hard to describe. In a way, not me. It was me. It wasn't me. Very difficult to describe. And that was my special moment in the inner sanctum. In this Chonwon-gung. Okay, you want to say something?
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Penny Jakobssen, and I was witnessed to in 1979 in the Home Church Providence here in England. And at the time I had a little child. I was on my own. I was a widow, and I had a little boy who was 4. And I joined the church at that time when my spiritual mother explained the divine principle to me. And that was in London. And here we are in 2025, and we've lived through what is known as the wilderness years, and which has culminated in this event, which is the opening of this sanctum where God comes, the presence of God comes to the earth through Holy Mother Hand's invitation. And so during this last 25 years, 40 years, my husband and myself, we've taken the Chonwon Providence very seriously, because we were introduced by True Parents. We had the experience with them, and we understand that they truly are the Messiah. And so we took the Chonwon Providence very seriously as a focus in our family, although it was very, very hard to do. But so during this time I was able to liberate, through the Chonwon Providence, liberate all of the 4 lines of ancestry that we're asked to do, and also for my husband. And by doing that, we were awarded the Chonbo Award for fulfilling that work. During this time, as the souls were liberated, also the resentful spirit world were aware of what I was doing, and were wanting to cause harm. And we'll leave it there. So please don't see me as being fanatical, but due to my spiritual sensitivity and very real experiences, I understand the importance of the opportunity I have to liberate the souls. And so, with the help of a very detailed family tree, I have continued to liberate my collateral ancestry. And I have now liberated 91 collateral ancestors. This includes the central evil spirits, which are human souls who've lived on this earth and have gone to the spirit world with grievances and resentment. Who knows how they had to live, but they have caused disruption in my life, in everyone's life. They cause disruption because of their own pain. And about a month before we went to Korea this time, I liberated 13 central evil spirits from every person in my immediate family. So altogether, that was 65 evil spirit souls that were liberated from my immediate family. That's William, myself, and our 3 sons. Is it true, you can say? Is it true that it's really a liberation? Well, my eldest son told me recently that although he had been through many difficult years, psychologically and emotionally, that recently he had noticed a positive change in his mindset, which I connect to having this liberation. One memory I have that makes me so focused is that when I was at workshop in Champyong a long time ago during the ancestor blessing ceremony, when the holy water was sprinkled over the participants, I felt very strongly the happiness of this spirit world that was with me. It sort of erupted when a little drop of holy water came over our space, and then this eruption of happiness happened. Because I have that experience, I'm very convicted in my belief. So we were able to view the Chonil Sanctum, and to repeat the words of Prophet Radebi, there is as yet no word in the dictionary to describe this experience. The impression of beauty that the mother of pearl pictures exude, the Nachon Julki, it's like a treasure box. And the sacred atmosphere that the world has never experienced was like walking into a magical treasure box. And I'm proud to say that some of the events that are depicted in the pictures are events that William or I participated in. I was very overcome by the beauty of the second generation members who were being blessed and their purity. And when True Mother talks about pure water, seeing the second generation there was incredible. You could see how God's creation, God had created this purity, and I was standing there and there was a girl with black skin and she had a white sparkling dress on, and you've never seen such a beautiful young lady in all your life because it was radiant from within her. Her smile, everything about her was just fabulous. And also I went to the Aqua Garden Cafe and met a young couple who were missionaries to Fiji, and they were Japanese, young, second generation, and they started talking to me and asking me about my life. And somehow I was able to open up to them about my life. And when I turned to look at them, the young girl had tears rolling down her face because she was so, I can only describe it, that there was so much Shinjong in the atmosphere. Everywhere was Shinjong. There was this connection of love and heart. And that Shinjong feeling continues, this grace continues now as I've come back. And I can feel that I have a different relationship with God. And I had a beautiful dream. I'm going to finish now, but I had a beautiful dream. And in my dream, True Mother was there. She was in a buggy, golf buggy. She was standing up straight, like she stands very erect and standing there. In my dream, she was actually focused on me. And I was in the Cheongpyeong area, and a Korean lady came up to me and she said, "You're invited to come here and to stay. And if you'd like to do a little bit of gardening sometimes, that would be fine." And she said, "Maybe you'd like to come in July." And it was the feeling, it was not that it was like, this is an order and you're coming in July and you're going to do the gardening. It was a feeling of parental care and love, that somebody was interested in me, and that we all of the people in the globe want to be cared for by the parent that is missing. They're all orphans, and that's why they need to step on other people, have a lot of fallen nature, walk all over things, because they're trying to validate. I'm actually an orphan and I need care. So they're calling out. But that's, Heavenly Parent is a parent of care, I think. So that's it. I'll finish.
Thank you.